Peace, power, and reparations, family. Peace, power, and reparations. Like the video, share, subscribe. Like the video, share, subscribe. It's your man OG Bags. I'm back here with another one for y'all today. Back with another one for y'all today. I say like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna get started here in 1 second. Cut my other device down so it ain't disturbing me and the family. Do that there. Couple things we gotta discuss. There's a couple things we gotta discuss. I just been sitting back, laying in the weeds watching. You know, we gotta get this energy. This is the type of time and energy we gotta get up, family. We gotta get this energy up right here. See? Get this energy up, family. This is the type of time we on right here. Our great elder, Malcolm, he told us about this demon, about this natural enemy of ours that we face. You know, this natural enemy of ours, family, this wicked demon. It's a wicked demon. It's a very wicked demon that we facing, family. Very wicked demon. Come on in. Like, share, subscribe. We about to get into it. Tired of it. Y'all should be tired of it too. We gonna go over a couple things. We finna go over this whole Karmelo Anthony thing. I know y'all been seeing it all around. They trying to railroad the young brother. They tried to railroad the young brother, but the family, we came together. That bond, he was easy to go and get up out of there. Shout out to all the family that came through. I know me and my wife, we put our little shicklings together and sent a little a little donation up over there. Shout out to the rest of the FBA family that did that. Y'all see our young brother is home, which he shouldn't have never been up in there in the first place, but that's another story. We know this beast that we up against. You know, we up against a horrible beast, a unmanageable beast, an unfathomable beast. You know, yes. But for those of us who know the history, we know that we could deal with this beast. We've been dealing with this beast, and we done tamed this beast. Okay? And we go continue to tame and kick the shit out of white supremacy. The white supremacist beast, we go continue to keep up in that 30, busting at their ass, busting at this white supremacist system. You know, trying to take this motherfucker down. By whatever means, by like the great elder said, by any means necessary. Okay? All right? I don't promote no violence. I'm not promoting no violence here. But I'm just saying. How they get it. That's how they took it. I don't know how the most violent people on the planet in known human history is telling other people to non-violent. Okay. But we gonna get into it, family. I'm gonna read an excerpt for y'all. And it's not mainly for the family. It's mainly for the white supremacists, dominant society that want to be out there, but the white supremacists in the dominant society. This is, and I advise everybody to go out and get this book. This is a great read. Go out and get this book, family. All FBA brothers and sisters, y'all should have this book in your library right here. All right, go get this book. Nonviolent stuff will get you killed. Charles E. Cobb Jr. All right, go get this. Read it. Pass it to your children. Have them read it. Okay, it's important to have some historical context when dealing with these people, when dealing with these times that we in right now, people. This is very important to have some history to back you up. But we go right here to chapter 2. Right here. The day of camouflage has passed. I'm going to read an excerpt for y'all, and then I'm going to bring the excerpt up into how it pertains to today and what's going on in 2025. Okay? Bear with me, family. We do a little reading right here for y'all. Put my little Chicago public school education to use. Check it out. On a cold night of February 25th, 1946, armed black men assembled on the rooftops in Columbia, Tennessee, intently watching the streets below. Their eyes were focused on the first block of East 8th Street, which housed small businesses and was the main street of the town's black community. The area was called the Bottom by the black community and Mink Slide by whites. Lynch mob fever had been building in town all day, and when it finally blazed into a fierce, furious fire, East 8th Street would briefly be turned into a battleground. The incident that caused the armed black mobilization had taken place that morning on Columbia's town square when a young black Navy veteran named James Stevenson and his mother Gladys had argued and fought with two white employees of the Kastner Knott department store. The disagreement seems simple on the surface. In early January, Gladys Stevenson had left her radio with the department store's repair shop. But when her youngest son, John Robert, returned for it over a month later, repair shop manager Laval Lapointe, yes, he was French, told him that the radio had been sold to an employee of the farmer John Calhoun Fleming. The store did in fact have a policy that items left longer than 30 days could be sold, but this was the first time that option had been exercised, and the store agreed to retrieve the radio. Okay. Mrs. Stevenson did get her radio back, but when she got it home again, she discovered it was still not working. On the morning of February 25th, she went back to the shop accompanied by her 19-year-old son, James, who had just been discharged from the Navy. Lapointe and Mrs. Stevenson got into a heated argument about what parts the radio needed and the higher price he was now quoting for the repair. She and her son stalked out of the shop. They were followed by Lapointe and William, Billy Fleming, an apprentice at the shop, and the son of the farmer whose employee had purchased the radio. So they followed them out of the shop. Now, these people that left the shop. Now, they followed them out of the shop. Let's keep this in context. All right. They were followed by Lapointe and William Billy Fleming, an apprentice at the shop, and his son of the farm, and the son of the farmer whose employee had purchased the radio near the store's entrance. They passed an elderly white man bringing in a radio for repair. At the same moment, Mr. Stephen was telling her son in a loud, irritated voice that the only thing the shop had done was ruin her radio. Perhaps worried that the Stevensons were impugning the shop in front of its white clientele, or perhaps simply angry at getting an argument from black people, Fleming ordered the mother and son out of the store. Apparently something in his tone or body language armed James, who placed himself protectively between his mother and Fleming. According to Fleming, James looked back at him in a threatening manner. Yeah, in a threatening manner, y'all. Okay, if you black and you just look, you threatening. Okay, I'm gonna bring this up to today. He and his mother left the store. That glance or whatever Fleming read into it seems to have been the final straw for the irritated radio shop apprentice. He charged through the door and lunged at James Stevenson, striking him in the back of the head with his fist. Lunged from behind him. He caught him from behind. Don't that sound like? Sounds like Daniel Penny to me. Okay? These are the same people, y'all, that we dealing with. These the same people. These the same people. Look, charged the man from behind and punched him in the back of the head. But Stevenson was a welterweight boxer in the Navy. He spun around and knocked Fleming through the window next to the closed door with that FBA power and strength. That was a love tap. Cracker? What's wrong with him? LaPointe rushed to assist his apprentice, but Mr. Stevenson grabbed him from behind. He twisted away and slapped her in the face. Oh, he just slapped mama. Ooh, you just slapped mama. Y'all remember on them Go Get You Sucker? When Damon Wayans and Dean Hardison went up in there playing and they slapped mama. What old girl? She said, ooh, they didn't slap mama. And tried to restrain her. She pulled herself free and attempted to stab Mr. Fleming in the back with a piece of broken glass. Mama was not going, what? Keep in context, y'all. It's 1946. With a piece of broken glass, she missed and only scraped his shoulder. The melee, meanwhile, was attracting a great deal of attention. Another white man ran across the street and jumped into the fray, throwing Mrs. Stevenson on the ground, tearing her coat and giving her a black eye. James Stevenson tried to defend his mother, but the three white men subdued him and called the police. Columbia's police chief, Walter Griffin, arrived on the scene. Mother and son were hustled off to the city jail, charged with breach of peace and fined $50 each. They either paid or made arrangements to pay the fine. It was not clear which, but instead of being released as they expected, they were taken back to their cells where they remained until early morning. Police then took them to the county jail. Billings Fleming's father had obtained a warrant alleging that they had attempted to murder his son. At the county jail, Sheriff James Underwood warned that the two white townspeople were furious and in a non-violent mode. Indeed, an increasing inebriated crowd of white people had already begun gathering near the Maury County Courthouse, calling in a loud voice for the Stevens to be lynched. That sound like something going on today? Fleming's father was among them, but he became so drunk he passed out and had to be carried away. White degeneracy, y'all, look at him, still to this day. White degeneracy is passed down inherently. All right. When Gladys Stevenson's mother, Hannah Peppers, heard that her daughter and grandson were in jail, they didn't bought great-grandmama out now. Great-grandmama out now. Great-granny didn't have to come out now, y'all. Think about this. Great-granny came out now. When Gladys Stevenson's mother, Hannah Peppers, heard that her daughter and grandson were in jail, she had appealed to two black businessmen for help paying the fine. Black Columbia's 76-year-old patriarch, Julius Blair, who owned a soda fountain on East 8th Street, and James Morton, who owned the funeral parlor on the same street. Both men accompanied Peppers to the town magistrate, who told them that the Stevensons would remain in jail for their own safety. Nevertheless, Mrs. Peppers and Blair and Morton proceeded to the county jail, and Sheriff Underwood reluctantly released the Stevensons. Mr. Stevenson was taken home, and James was brought to the bottom. As it had in the white community, words of arrest had spread rapidly through the black community, who felt that James' life and possibly his mother's life was in peril. Black people, many of them armed, streamed into the bottom, probably 150 Negroes. 40 to 50, or maybe with guns in their hands, shotguns, rifles of different types and calibers, noted one observer. Okay, let me say this again to y'all. Okay? Who think that we scared, who think that we some punks. It's a new motherfucking day, okay? We not going. It was a new day back then. It's a whole new motherfucking era now, okay? Let me say this again to you suspected white supremacists out there, okay? This is in 1946, all right? And it was just, okay, probably 150 Negroes, 40 to 50, maybe with guns in hands, shotguns, rifles, and different types of calibers. Imagine, and we could barely have guns. We weren't even really supposed to have them back then. So fucking imagine now. So imagine now. All that dumb shit y'all think y'all about, we about that shit. I digress. Never knowing for velocity, okay, declared we are not going to have any more social lynchings in Maury County. Okay? So they rustled up the sister over her radio, rustled up the son, all that. And the community came together, as we just did, for our brother Karmelo Anthony. Okay? He was attacked, as these folks were attacked. Okay? Jailed. Okay? As these folks were jailed. All right? They incidents sound like self-defense to me too. All right? They had a fine, which would be a bond in this day and age. What happened? The great grandmama, she went and got with some pillars of the community, and the community came together and got them up out of there. Ain't that what the FBA family just did for the brother Karmelo Anthony, raising over there 400 and some thousand for him to get him on up out of there? Yeah, let's bring it full circle. I'm gonna bring back then up to now. The dominant society suspected white supremacists at the courthouse. What you see? I'm pretty sure y'all have seen the video of the young brother getting out. What's the first thing she walk up? Why you got a knife at the school? Wasn't even at school. Okay, surrounding the courthouse, what we see to this day, calling for a lynching. They calling for the judge. Okay, family. Have y'all ever seen the judge? They are harassing the judge that's sending death threats to a United States sitting judge, family. Think about this. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Nobody saying nothing. This young man's family is being threatened. Nobody saying nothing. So, family, this the energy right here. We got to be on this right here. Our elder Malcolm told us. Okay, this type of time we might have to get on, family. Are you willing to protect your babies? Because I'm going out for mine, all out for mine. All you niggas who thought racism don't exist, all this country ain't racist, we pass all of that. This case showing y'all. This is a double standard in law. Kyle Rittenhouse. Daniel Penny. I just read an excerpt out of their book. Came up behind Jordan Neely. Choked him out. Man didn't even see him. Man, and that excerpt just came up behind the brother. Punched him in the back of his head. These the same people. Racism is taught in their homes. Make no mistake about that. Me and my wife go to the gun range. They got little Billy up in there shooting. You niggas better stop playing out here. You are in a war. You are in a race war. It's just sophisticated. You can still go to Walmart, nigga. You can still get you a pair of Jordans. You can still go to the club, get you a bottle. But you are still in a battlefield, bruh. Sis? And I'm glad I'm not glad that this young brother had to go through this, but I look at the glass half full. Hopefully this wakes some of you sleepy ass niggas up out there that's been sleeping. Hopefully this wakes some of you niggas up out there that's up under the motherfucking blanket, pillow over your head, to this white supremacy thing that's going on out here. It's sad. And it's definitely sad when you got, you know, niggas who they just it's I don't know where they make these niggas at. I don't know where they make them, where they manufacture them, where they put them together at. You know, I don't know. It's amazing to me. It's amazing that these raccoon ass niggas want to lay in the bed with the white man so bad, with this Cro-Magnon Neanderthal so bad. See, Kwame, I never, you know, this whole little thing about Kwame, you know, I gave him his little what's her name when he did the little Stephen A. Smith thing. You know, I just be sitting back watching these niggas, you know. My wife told me to go ahead and just start get on out here with this YouTube shit. Cause you know, I just be sitting back in the cut just watching these. And Kwame, it's a shame, bro. You know, but I knew when I never heard you speak on reparations, something was up with you. See, when you hear a nigga talking all, but the nigga, you know what the order of the day is. All you niggas know what the order of the day is, all right? The order of the day is reparations, cut the check. No tangibles, no motherfucking voting. The whole FBA family, we know what's happening. At least everybody who on code. But Kwame, I knew niggas like him, that Anton Daniels nigga, you boy, you, Charleston White, bitch ass. Okay? The goof ass nigga Wallow. All them niggas been goofballs. Them niggas is goofies. They just exposing themselves. Eddie Griffin, the old nigga. He an old nigga. These old niggas, these niggas is ridiculous. Where they make you niggas at? Where they manufacture y'all? Your daddy should have pulled out. Type of ass niggas. Cowards. Don't stand on no type of business ass niggas. And Eddie Griffith, man, I think you the most shameful out of all of them. Because for a little second, you was acting like you was trying to stand on some business, but I know you Hollywood niggas don't stand on no business. You know. You know, my nigga Corey should think twice about doing that, whatever he go do with you. You know, because I don't think the family gonna be fucking with you. I think that might be a bad look for my brother Corey. I think he might want to think twice about that shit right there. You might put a stain on that good brother reputation. You know what I'm saying? Because the FBA family ain't too happy with you right now, Eddie. And I remember my brother Corey saying that he was finna do a little something with you. I don't know, he might want to rethink that shit. You know. But yeah, it's sad. Sad. It's sad, sad, sad. But I'm saying to say this here. Ain't finna be no lynching of the young brother Mello. Ain't finna be no lynching of the young brother Karmelo. I'm saying all that to say this here. That ain't happening. Y'all better stop threatening the family. Y'all could just stop threatening. Listen, y'all know where we at. For all the shit you crackers be talking, y'all know where we at. Y'all know where we at. If y'all want to get it cracking, y'all know what we see. I'm one of the type, I'm like this. We can get we can get on a secret, one of y'all little dark little web things, or however y'all want to do the shit. We can set up a time, place, and a date. Okay? We can do this shit old school. Okay? What weapons y'all want to bring, what weapons, you know what I'm saying? We could meet up somewhere. Because all y'all do is move in a passive aggressive way. That's all white supremacy is, y'all. It's a passive aggressive system. Because they cowards. They are cowards. That's why they attack young women. They attack women and children. Look at this, y'all. And when they attack a brother, it's the police that ambush them. When it's just a regular commoner, they attack children and women. Because they cowards. How I know this, I personally know in my life, they are cowards. I'm telling y'all. They are cowards. That's why they need the system of white supremacy. To hold them up. To give them a support system, a safety net. See, we FBA, we don't get or nor do we need a motherfucking safety net. We are naturally resourceful people. We come pull this shit up out of and make out of nothing. Make something out of nothing. That's what we do. Magic. We the best, family. No motherfucking DJ Khaled. That's why they all have to come over here and dip their finger in this sauce and dip their finger in and tip it on their tongue. This secret sauce over here. And enrich theyself. And try to make theyself healthy off of us. But it's coming to an end. They time up. They know it. They little stranglehold is loosening and loosening and loosening and loosening. You know. They got their orange man up in there doing what he do. You know, and I just love it. You know. I just love it. He got them all fighting. He fighting with Australia. He fighting with Canada. He fighting with Britain. He fighting with all of them. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy the show. You know? Do what I'm doing right now. Watch all that shit go up in smoke. But that's what's happening to it. System going up in smoke, family. Birth rates declining. They kids killing them. Sitting in the house with their corpses for 12 days. Taking $14,000 up out the safe. Driving across to Kansas. Coming with a whole little terror plot to kill the president. But you have a goofy ass nigga like Anton Daniels. What about Chicago? I tell you, boy. I tell you. I don't know where they make them at. Where they make these type of niggas at. You'll never hear Kwame talk about them white boys. Kwame don't talk about them. Do you, Kwame? You don't talk about them. I know you don't nobody like Stephen A. Nigga, that was a given. But I've been watching you for a couple years now since you came on, and you know what the order of the day is. And when you never spoke on what the order of the day is, I already knew you was compromised. All you niggas who ain't standing on black empowerment, y'all weird as hell. And y'all cowards. If you ain't standing on black empowerment, any of you niggas that's out here talking, yeah, some of y'all probably gave out some book bags to the shorties in your neighborhood, all that. That's the usual shit. But overall, if you ain't standing on black empowerment, overall helping change their life, you niggas is cowards. And I'll tell you that to your face. You niggas is cowards. Charleston White, super duper coward. We just sent the video of this nigga and then handed somebody a gun. Dude is a secret, dude is an agent. Secret agent, man. Secret agent, man. That's who that nigga is. He gave the nigga the gun, went on a crime. This man was an accomplice to a murder or a shooting or whatever it was. It was a murder. Okay? Niggas are agent. All these niggas is agents. We gotta watch that our young brother free now too, y'all. We gotta watch the people that's around. Cause I seen Buddy in that blue suit. I just seen him doing some cooning on the internet. We gotta watch him, family. We gotta watch that guy. We gotta watch that guy. I think he was just talking about foundational. I just seen a video of that guy where he's trying to co-opt the foundational Black American. He's trying to co-opt the movement, family. But our young brothers at home, they got him on the ankle monitor. All eyes gonna be on this trial. I believe that he gonna walk away scot-free because he defended himself in a stand your ground state. So yeah, like I say, he shouldn't have been in jail in the first place. If Kyle Rittenhouse can do a straw man gun purchase, that's a straw man gun purchase, okay? Go across up over here, kill some people, and it's labeled self-defense. This is textbook self-defense. If Daniel Penny can sneak up from somebody, choke him from behind, come all the way from the other end of the train car, and choke somebody out on the train, this is textbook self-defense. And the president, just think about it. This man was, these people was paraded around with politicians. The right was parading Kyle Rittenhouse all around. Had him speaking, I think, at the RNC or some more shit. Penny, Trump was walking around with Penny. That's why any of you niggas talking about voting for Trump, I'm looking at y'all too. You niggas is weird too. It's two wings of the same bird. Both sides. Fuck them FBA niggas. We have to exterminate them. We don't know how to exterminate them. We've been trying to exterminate them. But they can't because they know we will resort to guerrilla warfare tactics that they don't know how to deal with all their technology. That's why we still here. Y'all better know y'all history, man. Don't y'all know if these people could have wiped us out, they Ben could have did that shit? They Ben would have did that. With all they sophisticated technology, they had the gun first. They weaponized gunpowder first. We still here. We was over in the motherfucker chilling. Agricultural. Agrarian society. Mathematics. Science. Literature. Don't let these people fool y'all. Like that's what they was on. Hell no. Them people was over there in Europe starving. They ain't even the original Europeans. Y'all better watch Gangs in New York. Y'all better watch. I know y'all niggas think The Godfather. Huh? Y'all see how Vito got over here? The man last name wasn't even motherfucking Corleone. They told his ass when he came through Ellis Island, looked at his ass, yo, that ain't Corleone. Send him on through. Don't let these people fool y'all. But we got to stand on business, family. We have to stand on business. No more social lynchings. Okay? We cannot let these people keep using this double standard when they come to the law. We can't let it happen. This could be my son. My son play football. He go on away games. My daughter play softball. She go on away games. Even though I pride myself on being at their games. Because I'm the first line of defense. But even still, though. Teach y'all kids, family, how to protect themselves. If you can, get them in some type of class, some type of self-defense class. When they turn 18, take their ass to the range. Don't listen to what these white folks is talking about. They had their kids in the range. You could take them earlier than that, matter of fact. Take your kids to the range, family. Take them to the range. Show them some survival tactics. Shit, show them how to use a knife. You never know. You got daughters, they be in college, they on campus, you never know. It's your God-given right to protect yourself. That go for anybody. Especially when you feel your life is danger and you haven't caused harm to anyone and you haven't started the situation. And you niggas that's against that's against what's going on out here. You Charleston Whites, you Anton Daniels, Eddie, Kwame. I don't know what to tell you boys. That's y'all boys. Like, share, subscribe, family. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. I want everybody to enjoy their day. Stay sucker free. Peace, power, and reparations. That check coming, family. Long as we keep on fighting for it. Anything that we fight for, we always get. Look throughout history. Go get this book. I'm gonna come at y'all with some more historical what's names about this book. Grab this book right here. This non-violent stuff will get you killed. Get this book, y'all. It'll piss you off reading it. Because it pissed me off and I'll be having to put it down and come back to it. I had to put it down, come back to it. It's a great read. And they give you historical markers. And they show y'all these the same people. As I said, these the same people that we dealing with. They just their kids, grandkids, and great grandkids. But this is it's taught in their homes. White supremacy is taught. Don't ever let them believe. Don't ever let them lead you to believe that white supremacy is not taught in their homes. It is taught in their homes. Okay? This is your natural enemy, though. Like a lion and a gazelle out in nature. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad tells us that. This is your natural enemy. Can't be friends with your natural enemy, family. So, with that, I'm gone. Like I say, like, subscribe, share the video. Peace, power, reparations. I'm out.